Hey everyone, thanks for hanging back out with us again today. You remember a couple of videos ago we released BRX molds, the, um, um, the bombs. Uh, we call them Ned bombs, but obviously there's another national brand called Ned bombs, so we just call them bombs. But BRX was nice enough to send us a collection of molds that they have actually, and one of the ones that we're going to work with today is the 4-inch fatty swim bait. It's got you can see in there, it's got a hook slot. So we're gonna drop this on the hot plate and we're gonna see how this pours. So thanks for hanging out, and let's get right to it. Okay, since we're showcasing that mold, I'm really going to focus more on the mold than the color recipe. So before any great mold, we have to have great plastic. So we have our deadonplastix, the only plastisol that we use here. We're going to get this in the microwave, and we're going to get that heated up. And while that's heating up, we're going to put some of this into it. Our alphapigments DiCaprio, and we're gonna put just that by itself in it first for the belly, and then after we get the bellies poured, I'm gonna add a couple of drops of black, and you'll see the huge difference that color makes. It's a really cool color from alphapigments, and definitely have to check that out. When this is up to temp, I'll show you how we do this. Alright, here we got our beautiful deadonplastix, and we got our DiCaprio alphapigments color shift. Now we're going to put a pinch in there, which is actually on this, it says a 1/16 teaspoon, and half a cup of plastisol. Nice, good scoop. We're going to put that in there. Stir it up real good. Now with mica powders, you really got to make sure you stir it good so it has time to dissolve into it and stuff. So stir that up real nice. See that nice purple sheen? Wait till you see what happens when we add just 2 drops of black for the top. It's amazing. But that's all we're doing for the belly. So that's stirred in real nice. You see that? Nice purple sheen to it. Alright. So that's it. That's all for the belly. So we're going to get this in the vacuum chamber. And then pour the bellies real quick. And then I'll show you how we're going to change the same color, use the same amount, and alter it with black. And I'll be right back to show you that. Alright, here we got our beautiful color. Now we're going to pour it right to the top of that hook slot, nice and slow. Just fill that hook slot up, and let's dribble it to the tail a little bit. Alright, looks like about just over the hook slot and a little bit into the eye area. This is our first time ever pouring this bait, so this is something new for us too. Fill that hook slot, drizzle to the tail, not in the tail, but we'll drizzle it over the tail of it. One more. Fill this one, same as the others, just above the tail slot, or the hook slot, and into the tail. Alright, so that's it for that. Now we got this thing going. It's sit on about 200 degrees. We're going to let this sit here, and I'm going to show you how we alter the color now. Okay, so now for the top, we're gonna get these dead on black. Shake it up real nice. Let me switch my gloves here. Alright, shake it up real good, and then we're just gonna put 2 drops in there. Whoop, I guess 3. Alright, and that's all. This is the same DiCaprio that we've just poured the belly in. The same cup. And watch what happens. You see that? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? There's a good view of this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. See how dark? And then very cool, huh? Very cool. That was just 2 drops. Very cool color, man. Very cool effect. Always make sure you scrape the sides before you do your last reheat. Now we're gonna put this back in the mic. Make sure we get it up to temp, and then once it's up to temp, we'll pour the tops off and show you how we do that. Alright, here's our beautiful color. Just 2 drops of black did that. Alright, now we're just going to top them off. Top these molds off. Right on top of that one. Just starting ahead is, I guess, is what we're up to. This is our first time pouring this, so I don't know. It's an experiment for us too. Alright. Might be a little bit much on that. Maybe by the 3rd one we'll get one right, huh? Not too bad. A little better. And that's it. There you have it. Alright, so it's poured up, they're in, and silicone will retain a lot of the heat, so we're going to let that chill out and cool down on its own accord. And as soon as it's cool, ready to touch, we'll pull it out and see how we did. Alright, we're back, and I think they're cooled off pretty good, so let's check them out and see how we did. Alright, we got our eyes and our lactite. But before I get into it, look at this color, guys. See how it's like a gold? Then watch. Look at that. Purple. Such an awesome color. And all we did is add a couple drops of black. Very, very cool. Alright. So, let me zoom in a little bit here. Let's see how they did. First time ever pulling a mold out of there. They're pulling a bait out of there. This is their very first run. Very cool. Look at that. Whoop, back here. Very cool. Looks like we got some bubbles. That happens sometimes with silicone. Very cool mold. Look at that tail, that ribs around that tail. Very cool. We'll set that out so we can get some eyes on it. Guess it's a little better that, fit better that way. Let's check this one out. Be very careful when you pull them out, because you don't want to rip the tails off, you know. Very cool. See that belly? All the same color. This is all the same pigment from Alpha. Look at that. Very cool. And the last one. Cool. Stubby tail on there. Very cool. Very cool. It's slap some eyes in here. This is the only kind that we use, Black Light Super Gel. All it takes is one little drop in the center, and I've never had eyes fall off doing this. And then just drop it right in the middle. Make sure it's not stuck to your finger. And one more. Very cool. Very cool. Let's get the other side real quick. A little drop in the center. Drop them right in. These bigger eyes, it's a lot easier, but those smaller ones, sometimes I use a little Q-tip to push it in the right spot to line it up right. These bigger ones, I can do with my fingers, but some of those smaller eyes, they can be challenging. All right. Line them up. And our weather here today is horrible, so we're gonna have to do indoor pictures. There it is. Cool mold, man. Very cool mold. Got this chunky body on it with a nice hook slot. That rib tail. Very cool. It's got a nice thumper for a tail on the back. Very cool. The fatties from BRX. So there it is, the fatty from BRX molds. Be sure to check them out online. All the links are in our video description. Check them out. They got a lot of really cool silicone molds. Silicone's a little different to work with in CNC, but still you can make some really awesome results with them. So make sure you check them out. And we'd like to thank all our new subscribers for joining. We've had a lot of new ones. So if you want to support the channel, we appreciate it. And yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. So stay tuned. We got a lot more coming. We got more bait maker trades coming. We got more. We got some more different style molds from BRX to show you, and a lot of other cool stuff. So as always, thanks for hanging out with us. See you next time.